Please, can I know you?
My name is Barakat Akande, the councillor representing Ward E1, Akiomi Axis, Surulere Local Govt Constituency 1. I was born at number 21 Karimu Street in Ojuelegba Axis, the ward that I currently represent. I started my primary school education at Mainland Preparatory Nursery and Primary School in Bankolemo. I finished my primary 6 there and furthered my education at Anglican Girls Grammar School in Akiomi, which is my ward, in Ward E1. It's on Akiomi Street. I didn't finish there because along the line I lost my dad, so I wanted closure, so I moved and went to boarding house at Lagos State Model College Kanko in Badagry. I finished my SS3 there, had my WAEC and my NECO, and I relocated to London for further education. I had my A-levels in law, politics, English and psychology at the College of North East London, and I had distinctions in all 4. I finished and furthered my education at University of Luton. It was University of Luton when I started, but the name of the school got changed to University of Bedfordshire as at when I was graduating. So I finished my law degree there, and being from a education inclined family, my dad had the PhD, so I went back to the same university to do my master's in international commercial law, and I came out with good grades as well too. And then I further went to BPP for my law school, so I'm qualified to practice as a solicitor in the United Kingdom. I did my internship and served a little bit at Spiropolos Lawal & Co Solicitors. It's at Lewisham. So after I did that, I relocated back to Nigeria and went to law school. I started my Bar Part 1 in Abuja, and after about 4 months of starting my Bar Part 1, I came back to Lagos to finish my Bar Part 2 at the campus in Victoria Island. So I finished off there and joined Dele Faratimi & Co for a bit, and then before I diverted to politics in 2017 under the flagship of the All Progressives Congress. I became a councillor under the All Progressive Congress in 2017. During proclamation, I became the deputy leader of the council, and there was an internal crisis that happened at the council. I got elevated to the position of the council leader. During the time, we had about 27 bylaws that we did. It was duly accented to by myself and the former chairman of Surulere Local Govt, Honorable Tajuddin Ajide, and the clerk of the council, Mr. Eduardo Dukumaya. So the primary duties of a councillor as at then was to make laws that would make life easy for constituents, which we did by cutting down the taxes and also the rates at which people pay. So that could enable the council to give back to the community by doing infrastructural work, i.e. road constructions, fixing of primary schools, because that's under the jurisdiction of the council. So all that was done during my first dispensation as a councillor, and I returned back as a councillor last year at the local government elections, and now I am aspiring to go to the Lagos State House of Assembly to represent Surulere Constituency 1 at the state level.
As you said, as a councillor in Surulere, now you are going to Almighty Allah to move to Lagos State House of Assembly.
Yes.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Wow. What do you have for Surulere people, ma'am?
Wow. At the state level, we all know that the primary duties of a legislator is to make bills that would make the lives of constituents favorable. I intend to sponsor bills at the State House of Assembly that would promote gender equality, first of all, and also rehabilitation centers in all local governments is possible in Lagos State, and also laws as well to protect the lives of youngsters, young children, and also men as well too. So all those and a couple more of bills are on my mind to sponsor at the House of Assembly if I'm given the opportunity by God's grace.
Inshallah.
To represent Surulere at the State House of Assembly come 2023.
Some youths say much about you. Why?
Well, I'm a youth first of all, and I'm a woman as well too. And they say women know how women think, and as women, we're born with the eyes of golden eyes, I would say, because we're more subtle, we're more apologetic, we're kind, we have listening ears as mothers, and we're born with the nurturing nature as well too. So like I said earlier, as women, if a man enters a place and he can lobby for 100 things, when a woman gets there, she can get 300. So that's the power women are born by. We're just born, it's just a natural gift. So it's just an opportunity for Surulere people to get more than what they've been getting before in the past. Because the last time a woman was there was in 1999, and may God rest her soul, Hon.Barakat B.Akande. And I would want to follow the footsteps of the Right Honorable Barakat B.Akande, who happens to be my leader, is my godfather, is my mentor. I look up to him for everything. He's been doing a lot in Surulere. If you go around Surulere, you hear Baja this, Baja that. There's no household that Honorable Abdulhakeem Barakat B.Akande has not touched. I would want to be in that category as well too, by touching lives where lives have not been touched before, by doing things out of the ordinary, and also giving back to the people of Surulere as at when due. So that's the reason why you would hear youths and women saying that they want me, because in my ward I've done quite a bit, and we were not given constituency allowance or whatever. It was done from my personal coffers and my salary. So if I'm given the opportunity to be at the state, would you not think it would spread around Surulere? It would be well spread, because I can't leave my ward and go to another ward to assist people, because you cannot outshine your master. The councillor representing the wards are the leaders of those wards. They are my leaders in those wards, and I would not, when we get to the council chambers, I'm the council leader, but in their various wards, they are my leaders there, and I would not want to do a thing to make them look inferior or make them seem like as if they're not doing enough. So if I'm elevated to the state level, inshallah, by God's grace and by the if God puts the love of Barakat in the hearts of people of Surulere, I would want to do more and spread my tentacles across Surulere and not just my ward alone. So that's why they're saying that.
Okay, what do you have for? Talk about 9 wards in Surulere.
Right. So I would bring more empowerment, more job opportunities, more trainings, more medical outreach, more financial assistance, accessibility, listening ear, everything that comes with Barakat. I will be giving it to the people of Surulere, not just the people of my ward alone, if God gives me the opportunity and the grace to be at the State House of Assembly.
What about the health issue?
The health issue. I said more health outreach programs, more medical outreach programs, more sponsored surgeries, more sponsored glasses give out, more sponsored medicine to be given to people.
About CS.
Yes, that's a big one. I would try my best possible to help in that aspect as well, because I'm a mother and I had my children through the source as well too. So I know how expensive it is, and I know how draining it can be for families that you would expect that your wife would give birth through the natural way, but due to some unforeseen circumstances or health issues, she can't have a baby through natural birth and she has to go through cesarean. I would do my best possible to assist families in order to be able to sort those out at the ones I can do.
I like that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Wow. Can you say something to Surulere people there?
Well, I would want to thank Surulere people for giving me the opportunity to serve, first of all, as a councillor, because it's my second term in office as a councillor, my 5th year. And if Surulere people didn't give me the opportunity, especially people of my ward E1, if they didn't give me the opportunity to serve, I would not be here in the first place, so aspiring to go higher. So I would want to thank them very much, and thank the people of Surulere as well for giving me the opportunity to serve in the capacity of the council leader. and also pray and wish that God puts my love in the hearts of Surulere people at large to give me the opportunity to represent them and serve them at the state level.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Happiness knocking on the door, prosperity something.